Hi everybody, welcome to the Voodoo Garden. My name is Ray. I will be your host. I have death. I have death and something really strange to show you. I had a problem, actually I have an ongoing problem and I don't know why. It's just the strangest thing in the Voodoo Garden. My biggest problem, everybody is having fungus gnats and aphids and stuff. My biggest headache, my nemesis, my enemy, is spider mites. Dead of winter, solid sheet ice outside Minnesota, 100,000 degrees below zero, not a single living thing out there. I don't know where they come from. Spider mites appear out of nowhere and they decimate my plants. And you know me, I'm a garden gnome. I'm in my plant room all the time and I'm looking at my plants every single day. I got my little magnifying glass. Everything's running along just smooth. And one day I look at my plants and bam, they are just infested with spider mites. And I can treat the spider mites. I just take some pyrethrin and I spray the plants. But the problem with using chemicals, and even though these are organic measures, the problem with using whatever you use is you got to make sure that you use it correctly. And I'm not just a teacher, I'm also a crash test dummy, and so I always want to show you my failures and my oops as much as possible so that you can take encouragement and learn from my stupidity. This was a blueberry plant. Yes, it was. It was beautiful. It was green. It was growing good. I was showing it off. I was so proud of myself, patted myself on the back. But you know what? In my arrogance, I thought that I was invincible and I could take care of any situation. Here I am telling everybody, I oversprayed. Yes, I did. I oversprayed with pyrethrin. Even though pyrethrin is made out of chrysanthemums and it will kill bugs dead and it's perfectly safe, nothing is perfect, okay? Remember that. Nothing is perfect. You can overspray with neem, you can overspray with pyrethrin, so I decimated that poor sucker. And I killed the spider mites, but I think I might have killed the plant in the process. But I'm not giving up hope. There is never such a thing as giving up in the Voodoo Garden. So I'm setting this aside, spider mite free, and hoping it'll come back. Second victim in the Holocaust was my Vania Grandiflora. And this was the beautiful one with the light feathery fern-like leaves. These were the twins. Boom! They don't like it at all because delicate leaves and new growth does not handle being hit by neem or pyrethrin very well. Problem with this is all the growth, no matter how old it is considered delicate growth. Oops. So yeah, I'm down to stems, but there's new growth coming out. So it's like a genesis. From death, we have life. Or from lifelessness, we get life. I don't know. Anyway, that's coming back. So that's a good thing. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And my worst failure was this. This was my dwarf pomegranate. And yeah. But there is a good thing. I got to find something good out of something bad. Otherwise, I'll lose my mind. I got me some pomegranates. Yes, I did. I harvested the pomegranates. And I sprayed this thing so bad it died. But look at all the new growth. See? So it's always coming back. So never give up. Even if your plants look dead, set them aside and hopefully something will come back out of these things. So I have hope. Plus I also have seeds. So I'm going to replant just in case this doesn't come back. And I think it will because it has all this nice new growth and not a single spider mite to be seen. So yeah, I lost the battle, but I'm going to win the war in the end. And I have seeds for that. And I wanted to show you something. Well, I can't show you because there is nothing here to show except a little cup of dirt. This was sent to me by a viewer who wanted me to grow this, and I looked it up on the internet. And I remember growing this decades ago, and I don't know why I don't grow it anymore. This is called the mother of 1,000 plants, and how suitable is that for the Voodoo Garden? It is this plant that puts out leaves, and all along the edges of the leaves are little baby plants. And you go, and all the little babies fall off and grow another plant with leaves that have this as well. It's incredible. It is incredible. So he sent me live little babies and I planted them in a couple cups. So keep our fingers crossed. We are going to have mother of 1,000 plants. And I think that's fantastic. And one last thing I want to show you. This is a weed. And a weed is only a weed if you don't want it in your garden. So dandelions people consider weeds, but other people consider dandelions a great food source. So a weed is a relative term. Anything that you don't want in your garden is a weed. And like for instance, this pepper plant, if I was trying to grow tomatoes in a patch and this thing came up, I'd have to yank it out because it's a weed. This thing here is called lamb's quarter. And a lot of you may have heard of lamb's quarter. Lamb's quarter is considered a weed, and it grows wild, goes everywhere. Anytime you get potting soil, sometimes you'll see these things coming up. Thing is that they are fantastic for animals to eat. You can eat the leaves off of this. They're great to eat, but most people consider them weeds because they grow in your garden. And I used to have these all over the place. Generally, you get them when you get straw or hay because they grow out in a pasture. Thing is that I saw this come out of my plant, and I thought, I'm going to grow this. I'm going to grow a weed in my voodoo garden. And it grew up and it was all spindly, and so I put it next to the light and I pinched off the top. I pruned this sucker back and it's branching out. Yeah, so I have lamb's quarter growing, and I'm going to be doing the, I don't know, the praxis pruning method on this little sucker and see what I can come up with. So keep your eyes tuned on this one, and I'm going to turn a weed into something absolutely functional, and I'm going to eat this thing. Yeah, I'm going to eat my weeds. So, oh, I should give you a close-up of this, okay? Hold on. This is what a lamb's quarter looks like up close. You may recognize the leaves, and look at the plant. It's generally a plant that has a couple stems coming out, but it went up like this, and I pinched off the top right here, and these two side stems came out here, these came out here, these came out down here. So I'm going to be growing this, I don't know, lamb's quarter bush. Lamb bush! So yes, I'm growing a weed in my upstairs grow room. Not the kind of weed that a lot of people think I grow up here, but I'm growing a weed and I'm enjoying it. You know, I think if my neighbors were to come up into my grow room and see what I'm growing, they'd think I'm nuts. And I may be, but I'm perfectly happy with it. And I think my viewers are perfectly happy with it too, because we're all a little bit nuts. Oh, speaking of nuts, hey, you guys got to get out of the way because I got something to do. And this. Yes, this was listed on the last Voodoo Garden episode, and I asked you, what is this plant? And you told me. Boy, did you guys tell me. It is called a double purple datura. And that's all I was looking for. I know I got a lot of, you know, insane information and stuff, and I learned a lot, which is, you know, kind of hurt my head because anytime I learn, I got a headache. But anybody who said double purple datura, those three words, I'm going to take everybody who said those three words and select two winners. I think I said I was going to select one. I'm going to make it two, okay? I got to get rid of these gift certificates. And so I'm going to select two people as winners. I'm going to put your name right here and right here. So if you see your name, send me a private email here on YouTube and give me your name and mailing address, and I will get your gift certificates off in the mail. Be sure that you message me from these accounts. Don't message me from another account. That's cheating. So message me from these accounts, and I will get your gift certificates off in the mail to mypatriotsupply.com, the sponsors of this contest, and you'll be shopping for seeds before you know it. Okay, I got to get going. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on the Voodoo Garden channel. I'm not going to pose another contest question because I'm going to take a little bit of time off from this channel and the other channel with the contest stuff and get some seeds packed because I'm running behind and I got to get 100 orders a day, otherwise I fall behind. I'm tired. I need a day off. I can't wait until this is over, the seed giveaway. I love doing it. I love doing it. And I love everybody getting the seeds. But let me tell you, January is a nutty month. A nutty month for me because I am so busy. I just want to hang out in the grow room and have fun and talk to you guys. But I want to make sure that you all get your stuff. So have some patience with me. As soon as I get these seeds packed out, I think I might have 1 or 2 gift certificates left. And I'm going to try and give those away to you as well. Okay, I think I got to get going. Thanks everybody for joining me in the Voodoo Garden channel, and thank you for joining my contest. I really do appreciate it. I'm out of here. Bye.